Hi, I'm Samuel Hall Watson, and this is my associate, Declan Mages. We have brought you into our home today to discuss one of nature's most fantastic creatures, the hummingbird. Hummingbirds can beat their wings at a rate of over 200 beats per second, can hover motionless in the air, and exhibit a degree of control and finesse in their flight and movements which is unparalleled by any natural or man-made control system.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if you get it. Damn right, and I do it again.
A team of Australian and American scientists investigated the ability of the blue-throated hummingbird to maintain fine control of head and body movements in heavy wind by placing a feeder in a wind tunnel and observing the hummingbirds as they attempted to partake. The hummingbirds passed the test with flying colors. In order to feed, hummingbirds must position their heads very precisely. Weighing as little as a nickel, one might expect that the delicate task of extracting nectar from a flower would be impossible for these little guys in any wind at all. However, hummingbirds prove adept at adjusting their wings and tail feathers to compensate for oncoming wind, keeping their heads perfectly stationary as their bodies maneuver through the gusts. In order to remain stationary when subjected to strong forces, the hummingbird must produce a physical response to the force. This response, which involves adjustments of flapping pattern and realignment of the tail, serves to maintain the position of the bird's head in the presence of the input force. Obviously, a single flap of the wings or movement of the tail will not serve the hummingbird's purpose. It must adjust and readjust continuously in order to keep its head immobile. Assuming the hummingbird's desired result is zero acceleration of the head, it must base each control response on two factors: A, the force of the oncoming wind, and B, the force produced by the previous control response. How a hummingbird organically interprets these inputs and determines a response is difficult to understand. The diagram here is how we understand the system. With the given inputs, the hummingbird determines the appropriate wing angle and frequency, along with tail adjustments. These create a response force which then becomes part of the next input. The result of this is to produce zero or minimal acceleration. On the screen are some of the important aspects of our control system, including governing equations, inputs, outputs, and crucial performance metrics. Thanks for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed learning about hummingbirds as much as we did.
We gonna rock, then we gonna fall, then we let it pop.